walked into a night shelter. We had been recording the stories of the occupants. He handed the book to one of the men and said, "Here, this page is about you." The man took the book and looked down at the pages for a long while. Tears began welling up in his eyes. He looked up at the journalist, a smile expanding across his face, and said, "I exist." Let's start with something really important and yet really simple. We are all connected by breath. The air you just exhaled is now being breathed by the person beside you. Like breathing, we need human connection. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, LinkedIn, Google Plus are the go-tos for connection, but it's not working. There are still so many lonely, isolated people, and some of them are closer than you think. Look around you and take another breath. Let's move to some of the harder things to understand. Think about murderers, thieves, terrorists, people who provoke war, and people who bully and degrade other human beings. What do they have in common? Violence? Yes. Cruelty? Yes. Fear? Yes. And they all have the ability for human connection, but these people haven't come home every day to be asked how their day was, or had important people who are genuinely interested in them in their lives. How does a person learn to value someone else's life if their life has never been shown any value? How does a person learn to value other people's interests if no one's ever valued their interests? How does a person learn to value other people's feelings if nobody's ever valued their feelings? The truth is, if we are not shown this interest and value, then we cannot show this interest and value toward other people. If we are not shown human connection, then we don't have the ability to connect with others. We don't have the ability to step into someone else's shoes and view the world from their point. Because human connection is empathy. And empathy is a kind of love. We can't teach it. We have to inspire it. And that means doing it. So I have a solution. I have 5 questions that could potentially change the world. Question 1. And I really want you to think about these in your own mind and answer them as fast as possible. What is your earliest memory? Civil rights activist Martin Luther King Jr. remembers his father walking confidently out of a shoe store in segregated downtown Atlanta when the clerk asked the two of them to stand at the back of the room so the white people could be served first. And some will remember Billy Graham. He introduced millions of people to Jesus. He remembers his father calling across the field saying, "Billy Frank, come on to daddy, come on to daddy." Took me a while to work that one out, but once you get it, it's really amazing. Meaningful questions not only get you connecting with people, but they get people connecting with themselves. Question 2. Tell me about a precious memory. Like if there was one memory you could keep, what would it be? Let me guess. Your memory had someone special in it. And often, the memories shared when asked this question are not big fireworks roller coaster moments. They're usually quiet, sincere, genuine moments spent with someone you love or a time of deep learning. Mother Teresa, a well-respected nun who served the poor in India, remembers her family gathering each night to pray, and her mother bringing the poor and hungry into the house for meals. So we learn that we need human connection, and we need someone to spend time with us. Now let's consider being that someone special for someone else. Maybe you've already done it today, or maybe you'll do it tomorrow. Question 3. When have you felt most loved? I asked my Nana this question, and she took a while to respond. And then she said, when we celebrated my 80th birthday, she described the love of her family surrounding her. She's a really humble woman, and she didn't feel she deserved the attention, but she was overwhelmed by the love. And I think some people deny love. They deny it because they feel uncomfortable, and so they push it away. So don't give up on sharing love. It just takes practice. And as they say, practice makes perfect. Question 4. What was your proudest moment? Don't get too big for your boots. Don't get a big head. These are things people say, cautioning us about being boastful. But sometimes it's actually really good just to be able to pat yourself on the back, and to also have someone else pat you on the back too. Microsoft founder Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, remembers negotiating a contract with his sister for $5, giving him unlimited access to her baseball mitt. Being able to share your achievements with someone else is really important and can really help your confidence. I know I need to share my achievements with my family, and they know it too. Question 5. How would you like to be remembered? There's no wrong answer. There's just different answers for different reasons. This question is asking us, what is most important about life to you? In fact, it is a statement about our last dying wish. Now you know meaningful questions, and you know your own answers. It is now your opportunity to do something about it. Chances are, somebody connected with you in your life. So you now can confidently say, I exist, I exist, I exist. Now it's your time to connect with others. Thank you.